dolly, dolly, and the thing that been the set the please, loud and dolly, then we're thinking, set the please, loud and dolly, then we're thinking,
you wanna man, but I believe it. Take you where you wanna man, but I believe it.
Let's warm up.
Busticker said, "Turn on the cameras. I'm here.
He's
I don't
like,
want to
fuck it,
talk.
I'm the man.
I'll sit in Mo's seat."
Mo's late. He misses it.
Yeah.
And all
Mo not here, I'm Mo. I'm your Mo now.
100% Bustecker believes he could be a lawyer and easily do.
Well,
Mo's
I mean,
job.
I probably could have been a lawyer.
He has insane confidence.
I could have been a lawyer.
That's why you guys both love each other and hate each other. You both have sort of the same level of insane confidence.
Me and Bustecker.
Hey, look, I look like a detective in any age.
But there are certain things I'm
Right?
probably not good at. I would fail at.
No,
but I know those things.
Yeah.
Did you change your
But I
hair?
would try.
You changed your hair.
Yeah,
I combed it.
I like it. It
I
looks good.
too
Looks
know
nice.
everything I'll fail at.
Who knows more about how they fail?
Oh, I do for sure. Also, me and Bustecker 100% believe we could do each other's jobs.
Oh, yeah, I can sit here and talk all day. That's not hard.
I could be
He already
Mo's
says this.
assistant.
He's got a show.
Huh?
He does the show with Brendan. He
I
says
know.
he's already doing what you do plus more.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, you one show a week is nothing. I mean, how many shows a week we do?
Yeah, we do one good show a week. You do 10 bad shows.
That equals
I heard
one
that.
good show.
I read that. I read that on the
10 bads equal one good. Everybody knows the
Reddit
broadcasting
says you
rule.
guys are terrible.
ratings?
No,
What the heck?
Reddit. Reddit.
Oh, Reddit.
Yeah.
Oh, who cares about Reddit? I only care about ratings.
The last time I was on Reddit, it was just to see. It was just when I'd left the station. When I went on
That's
there
the
to-
last time you were on Reddit?
Well, no, I go on Reddit to
Reddit's
get news,
crazy, man.
But when I'm on Reddit, I usually look up what people are saying about Orlando radio.
There's some good Orlando Reddits.
I
There are some
prefer.
decent ones.
I don't like my information in word form. I like
You're
it
more
in,
of a TikTok
Yeah,
dance?
not dance. TikTok is not about dance anymore. It's about
Really?
tiny documentaries that you find any information.
God, I was doing that 15 years ago. I should have stuck with it.
Yeah, but it's infinite now, and it's easy to create. And AI can do it. And then it's some artificial voice, and then I can read the text, and they highlight. And they sing it, how the Hoover
Do you
Dam
watch
was built.
those? I have a problem watching those where the person is like, "Come with me to get ice cream," and I'm like, "I'm out." As soon as I hear that voice, I'm
It's a
like,
very formulaic way to do video. So once you've done one and they do really well, I think you can do multiple pretty easy. And you're always sort of chasing that. This one got 1 million views. I'm going to keep up with this formula.
Yeah, no.
I mean, we're guilty of that somewhat with Mo Eats Parm, where we do a thing, we stick with it, and we go with it.
I see that
I got a new series I'm doing, and I can't even
But
say
we're
the
also
name
not
of
in it for the.
But it's Dan Eats, and you know, it's an aggressive. Yeah, wait till you see that. It's only on OnlyFans. It's Dan Eats. Do you think Mo would sponsor my new OnlyFans, Dan Eats? What if I just call it Dan Eats? That's what it's called. Sponsored by Mo.
But the
Oh, I didn't play. Oh, my stupid music's still on. God damn it.
the problem is
There we go.
we'll do something and then we put it out. I'm like, all right, this is good.
Yeah.
And then I'll look at it, but like, it's not doing anything. I'm like, we got to do something else.
Well, maybe you got to get out of the studio. A lot of the ones you guys do are in the studio. I know it's because you're here.
He
and you
doesn't
shoot
like
it.
doing that.
All right. All right. All right.
We have to
That's all
do.
got work to do.
And
here.
Nobody
we-
wants to see two
So
old men
obvious.
sit in a studio
We
all
have
day.
to expand our business by staying just in this room at all times.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
There's so much to do. I can't go anywhere. I'll get out. What do you go outside?
Yeah, I've seen in here. Show me where Tom and Dan go when they're not in the studio.
No, this is all we do. Work and then a
This
whole.
really is all I do. I go home and then I see Maisie for maybe 20, 25 minutes. I say hi to her. You know, she gets her shower. I get my shower. We go to bed.
No,
That's it. Start it over again. Do it.
no
in the
wonder you
morning.
guys got 1 million followers on TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah, that's us.
You know what? I have given up with that because
It means nothing. I know people that have that, and their engagement level is a zero.
Oh, I know.
So I
No,
don't I wouldn't even chase it now. It's like it's a nothing. It's not my audience.
So I was thinking about this.
You were thinking about being a YouTube star?
No,
Gave it up.
Do you ever think about that with your sons? Like being like, Because behind every unspeakable, right?
Yes.
It's like they're kids.
No,
and then you prop them up.
You're like one of those sports dads, but you're like a YouTube dad. Like you got to get into
be
this.
YouTube
stuff.
Oh, and
dad.
they want to be famous.
You
like
could
me.
you could be YouTube.
And
dad.
they told me, they're like, make me famous. And I was like, oh, I don't care. And then
I
I
say
think,
take them to the dentist, get them all drugged up, and shoot video of them.
oh, there I am. That's easy.
that's on Dan Eats.
Okay.
The problem, I realized,
What's the consent level on that one?
Oh, it's always full.
All
It's
right,
always
now,
full.
Bustek,
All right,
your
I'm
time
getting
to
Get the
outta
hell
here.
out
I
of
gotta
you.
get
Move
outta
over
here. I
there.
gotta get
Oh
outta
my
here.
god.
Mo's
Who
here.
is
The
this
stars
guy?
here.
Dude,
All right.
you look great.
All right, I'm gonna get off here. All right, Mo, you're on. You're on,
He's
baby.
warming up your mic.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
warming up your mic.
I know Bustek
Okay,
said, I'll start.
I wasn't gonna say this, but he came in. He's like, "Oh, Mom, look at me! I'm a big dumb lawyer."
And then he's like, I can
And then
do
he
the
started
question.
doing the Harvey. He started doing the I'm a lawyer.
Can we mail batteries in the?
You can. You just can't
Oh,
say
yeah.
they're
Yeah,
batteries.
yeah.
When they're like, "Are these batteries?" I'm like, "No, sir."
Yeah, you can mail blood, just don't tell
Yeah, I mail everything. I mail motor oil to get rid of it. Do you know you can do that?
Empty paint cans.
You can't leave motor oil in your trash can because now the trash trucks and batteries, because they got a scanner on there.
Yeah,
They can scan for like oil or batteries. So I put my oil and batteries and I just pick an address far away and I just send it there.
But that's Orange County trash trucks. Seminole County, no technology with
No
the trucks.
tax. What you got? You still run an analog. You got the analog trash
They'll
trucks.
take anything.
You still got humans on your trucks?
Oh yeah.
We got the Tesla robots.
Yeah. No,
They're dancing out there. No.
the humans in Seminole County, they'll pick up any trash can. And I've had like the Brutus of Barber Beefcake. Like,
Oh, yeah, you get the big
aluminum.
metal.
Yeah, I got the big metal. It's all
Yeah.
dented and all sides. They'll throw that one in there.
Out in Lake County, they'll take bodies. They'll take anything.
Lake County's nice.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
where
yeah,
true
yeah.
freedom is in Lake County.
True freedom, baby.
Orange County, goddamn.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Orange County is literally like being, I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
one of another robot. Get in
yeah.
line, robot.
Yeah.
But
Might as
Lake
well be
County-
China.
Exactly. It feels like China.
All right.
All the people are small. It's very clean
All
and
right,
orderly. All right.
Let's do
We
this.
got our questions.
Yeah.
Yes, I got mine. All right. Let me test the Mo button to make sure it's. Oh, it sounds better than
Working
it's ever.
good.
It is working good. All right, Mr. Van, you want to start? Here we go. 3, 2.
Welcome back to A Corporate Time. With us in studio, the sponsor to this, not only the show,
Yeah.
but to the BDM event that we
Yeah.
have coming up in April 11th.
Yes, sir.
And you'll be receiving a Mo gift that we just got today in every $5 BDM t-shirt package that we're packing on April 1st.
Yes.
By the way, we're still accepting volunteers if you want to come hang. We'll buy all the beer and I'll buy 9 to 12 tacos.
Yeah,
for
we usually
everybody
do
to
a
share.
shared. We usually do a shared lunch. Tom came up with this concept where he invites people to help us do
Well,
things.
they sell
And
in
then-
threes.
And then when they're like, "We're hungry," he's like, "I'll
like
get
you-
a few tacos. Everybody gets 3 to 4 bites, and you can share a big gulp.
Yeah, just take a bite on the front.
Take a
and
bite
other
in the front,
part-
pass the tail to your neighbor."
Your generosity is just overwhelming.
I'll eat the middle. I have no problem.
Yeah, but if you look at our books, it shows.
Yeah,
I mean, we're doing all right.
absolutely.
We're doing all right.
There you
This
go.
guy, he's stingy like my wife, and I like it. I like
Mo
it.
DeWitt's here. How you doing, Mo?
Thomas Daniel, hello.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So Mo, you have been jet setting everywhere.
Everywhere.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. I think you've been in Vegas recently.
Yeah.
A little while ago. Yeah, I think last time I talked to you guys, I was in Vegas.
You've
Yeah,
been doing. I've been seeing a lot of videos of out of the state Parmesan sandwiches, or out of the state Mo eats parm.
Well, I mean, wherever I go, we gotta find some parm.
Can we talk about the out of state parm? Have you found that? And I would, and this, please don't get mad at me, Floridians.
I'm already angry.
But I would imagine that Florida does not rank as the highest state for chicken parm.
I would agree with you.
I would
agree with you.
imagine that if you get up closer to Jersey and New York,
Absolutely.
that naturally you just fall into more parm territory.
This is true.
But we still are going to we get a high concentration of people from up north.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
there's going to be a good quality parm here. It's just not going to be, I just don't think the number, if you run the numbers, we're not going to be one of your bigger states.
Yeah, just
Is that-
statistically.
How do you feel about that?
No,
Is
I
that-
agree with you. I mean, I think, You go to New York, New Jersey, you could spend months up there just eating a parm. I mean,
Okay,
it's a
yeah,
parm
yeah.
paradise.
So some would say that it's almost
Yeah,
a
but
better.
they all live in Florida. There's tons of New York pizza everywhere, and they all come from New
And
York.
they all say theirs is the best.
Yeah.
But so there's a lot of transplants from New York, Jersey, that whole area in Florida.
I don't think you know this, but over spring break, because of Mo, I tried one of Mo's parm suggestions.
Ooh.
Okay, all right.
I went to Pizza Bruno and I tried the cutlet.
Yeah, the chicken parm
Yeah,
cutlet.
I think it's
they
called
have,
a parm, cutlet parm. I think is what it's called.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
on the bottom of the menu. It's like the last item you
I
can
didn't even
order.
know it was there.
Yeah, and it is phenomenal. It is really, really good. Thank you for the suggestion.
absolutely. Pizza Bruno does a good job.
I didn't even know he had that, but see, that's why you should follow Mo, and he's going to give you some suggestions of stuff that maybe you didn't even know.
And we
Like
should clarify, only the College Park
Oh,
location.
Yeah, thank you. Only College Park location
Yes.
has that particular cutlet parm.
So Mo, we were just talking about this before you got in here, but if I had Busdecker's job, I would be in
Are you
those.
dreaming of
that? No, I'm just saying.
Do you think that would be easier than what you're doing
First,
now?
you have to be
Would-
qualified
You guys
for
both have
Busdecker's job.
You have the same
What?
shirts and same shirt and hair. You guys literally could be same shirt and hair, same pants.
I'm as qualified as Busdecker? I would say more
Oh,
qualified.
we gotta have a busdecker off. Who
You
gets
know
to
how
be
much-
the real busdecker?
You know how much stuff I've done before?
How many events have you
this
organized?
job?
How many events have you-
Oh, so many.
Countless?
Oh, countless events. And I'm just saying, my dates wouldn't change. I'll go rain or shine.
Any charity events? You ever done any charity
Oh,
events?
I've done tons of charity.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and I've worked it out where you make some money.
Do I need to bring back
It's
the
all how you
incident at
word
the
it.
highlight place?
Oh, okay, one bad one.
I put that on me because I'm audio. You didn't have anything to do with that. The attendance was good.
Yeah, but I was there.
We just did not deliver.
I was there when they told me the audio was being handled by the janitor.
When we were both drinking. We were both drinking. And the janitor was a nice man. He's like, I got it, dog.
Yeah,
Bob's a very
Well, he
nice
said he
guy.
got it.
He's like, I got it,
I
dog.
trusted him.
I got speakers for my cousin.
All right.
That's what he
Mo.
said. That's a true story. Do you remember when he pulled out the speakers? It's my favorite part of the OLE event is that the guy did roll out on a like a
With
wheelie
tons
thing.
of wires.
And on the top of it. You know, like people that don't do audio, how they treat cables. They
Yeah.
they
Just
think
throw 'em.
they think they're like indestructible and you can like fold them any way you want. And he had a knotted ball of cables on the top of a jumbo 1973 Rolling Stones megaphone speaker. Like that speaker was used while the Hells Angels were stabbing security at that famous Rolling Stones concert. I'm blanking on the name of it, but it's it had dust all over it. And then when we're like, I don't think this will work, he's like, this is what? This is some bull ass.
It was day off, so we couldn't do
We're
it.
like, I don't think this is gonna work. He's like, what? All right, whatever. He didn't even care. He was the sound man. We're like, well, I don't think this is gonna meet our needs. And he's like, well, I got nothing for you.
Try again tomorrow.
You know, he said, he's like, trust me. And I was like, oh, okay.
What choice do I have?
I like what choice you have. Anyway, so Mo, let's get into it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hard-hitting legal questions.
So
What we're here for.
I was in Colorado last week, and I saw the story about.
Do you want to sue for weather too?
Okay.
Everybody wants to sue for weather now. EJ wants to sue because the weather ruined his New Zealand trip. You want to sue because there was no snow in Colorado. You weirdos.
Can you sue God? Because that's who brings us
Long
down.
list of lawsuits.
Yes.
So, in Red Rocks, I saw a story where there were tons of people that were pelted by hail.
Do you want to see a little bit of that?
Yeah,
Sure.
at a
Here,
concert.
here's a little bit from Red Rocks, participating ABC station, giving them credit here.
Molly and Samantha Cochran still a little traumatized,
Just puts me back to last night. It was really windy, yeah.
along with dozens of others after the sky opened up and hail hammered Red Rocks amphitheater.
You don't expect hail every time you go to Red Rock.
The sisters explaining there was one weather delay, then it was cleared.
At Red Rocks, you might have to park far away. By the time you walk to your car, what if they say it's back on, then you have to walk all the way back? You know, so like they tell you to urge you to go to your car, but I was like,
Oh, yeah. What if you have to walk to your concert? Oh, my God.
It is a
terrible.
far walk.
Listen, it is a far walk.
Yeah. It's like where you park because it's built in the rocks.
Aren't
like,
you lucky to be at Red Rocks? I mean,
like,
plan a little bit.
So there are people that are suing Mo because they didn't call the event off, and I guess they're claiming that the event organizer should have saw like the weather coming in, and I guess it wasn't lightning, so there was no like
correct.
And
they did use meteorologists, and I guess the meteorologist that they used said and gave them a back on all clear, like before the hail came. So it was like, I think, worst case scenario because everybody was coming back out, and then here comes the hail.
Yeah, and then it hailed on a bunch of people, and then a lot of the people
were trapped.
They, because it's a long walk to your car, they realized, like, I'm not going to make it, and they tried to, like,
just
hide.
like a Vietnam movie. I'm not going to make it. Go on without me. Let the hail kill me in Red Rocks. I'm so out of shape, I can't walk to my car. Leave me to die.
And then hail was pelting them, and they got a bunch
man.
of bruises. And now they're, suing the event organizer and I guess maybe the venue for not calling off the event. And so when me and Crystal heard about it, I was like, well, everybody has their phone and weather alerts on their phone now. So it's like,
may have left your phone in your car. You don't want to be on your phone for the concert, maybe?
And then
that's on you, though, I guess.
And then also the event organizer is like, hey, there's no lightning, and that's the rule. If there's light, and then we can't tell if there's going to be precipitation or rain or hail.
Yeah.
It's like impossible to predict.
It is what it is.
And then that could easily, if it was 10 degrees warmer, been rain instead of hail. But the hail is what hurts people. So what do you think?
Hail hurts.
Yeah, the chat room is saying, Melissa in our chat room is saying that all of the people who laid flat are suing. Well, if you go to Red Rocks and it starts hailing and you lay flat and get pelted, I feel like you deserve to get pelted by hail. And if you die doing that, then I feel like it's fixing a problem we have.
I mean, there also are covered areas at Red Rock. I mean, you can go into the bathrooms. There's some awnings. There's places you could go.
It was
and
hailing
hide.
in the bathrooms.
Well,
that's a hell of a hellstorm.
Even for some of the people that I saw that were laying flat and trying to like somehow wedge themselves underneath the which is just a carved out piece of stone, so there's no like seat.
Same thing you would have done for a grizzly bear, right? Same thing.
And then you also, we made the joke yesterday. You should have stood like a pencil.
Yeah.
If
These people have never watched MythBusters. Obviously, stand like a
Obviously.
pencil. Use the tip of your head. It's very tough.
And you're making yourself like a bigger target by laying down.
Especially the bigger people. No offense, but you have a tendency to ooze over,
So do they have a case, Mo? Was the venue negligent?
Well, I mean, that's really the question: is did they use reasonable care in advising people, or continuing on with the event? So, weather is an act of God, obviously. So. And especially in Red Rock, if you've ever been to Red Rock, I mean, the weather in Denver can be completely different than the weather in Red Rock, and it can change pretty quickly because you kind of are up in the mountainous area there.
Yeah.
And so, as long as they use reasonable care, meteorologists, they can only use the scientific evidence that they have in front of them. And so as long as they analyze that properly, it's going to be on whoever's bringing this lawsuit to show that they did not use reasonable care and they were negligent in, continuing on with this performance or with this event. But, as we know, hail can kind of happen at any time.
Well, we know that because we see it around here a lot.
Yeah.
When we get hail, it's like poof, hail.
It's random.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Dan said, the real risk is lightning, someone being struck or killed by lightning. And so that's really what they were looking at here. I assume everybody survived the hailstorm. I assume nobody died.
They did, but they're giving like conflicting reports between 40 and 100 different people were treated at area hospitals. I hate to be this guy, but I find it really hard to believe that 100 people were treated for severe injuries from hail. 100 people?
Well, people go to the hospital over a bruise. They're like, I got hit by hail. And then they go to the hospital, waste their damn time. People are going, leave them alone.
I mean, I'm a hypochondriac.
Right.
And I'm not going to the hospital for I saw it. I know what it is. I got a bruise. All right, let's go on. Let's move on.
Yeah, I mean, unless you got a concussion or something, I don't know how. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it can hurt you more ways than I can think of. But
you don't need
also
to
that
go to the
lady,
hospital.
it said that they told her to go to her car, and she was like, I don't want to go to my car. And so that's
because
kind of on you.
No, her answer was, I don't want to go to my car because I might have to come back to my car when they call it off, and I'm
Right.
lazy.
And so she didn't follow their safety instructions. So I think that probably is going to hurt or possibly
Interesting.
negate any lawsuit that she may have.
Now, so I remember years ago, there was a big concert. I forgot which one, but a windstorm came by, or like winds got like
Is this the one where people were really?
yeah, people I think died
Yeah.
because the winds blew down like a huge stage structure
When
they
that
had built.
Sugarland, the country
Something
band
like that, maybe.
Sugarland, I think, or like whoever Jen Nettles sings in, I think it was her band.
And so during that situation, people were killed, and that's a different scenario, right? And like, can like a venue, a concert venue, or a promoter be negligent if they don't, like, take their structure?
You could be negligent. If it's reporting on the weather that, hey, it's going to be a beautiful day and it's just a freak storm that pops up and you had no way of knowing it, then you're probably not negligent. So it really just depends on the situation, because ultimately the question is whether you knew or should have known that the situation could be dangerous.
God, what if you just never looked at your phone because you're busy running around putting out fires?
I mean,
I
sometimes
think that's called negligence.
What?
I mean, isn't that kind of what happened with I hate to bring this one up, but the flood with the girls' camp? Like, I think there were warnings given out, but some
Just
people
nobody
weren't
looked.
on their devices enough to be, like, when you say you're on call, you're on call.
Yeah.
And if you're not paying attention to the warnings that are being beamed into your phone, I think you're negligent for that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking into a negligence action against Busdecker for the Mini Masters, canceling it on the most beautiful day possible.
I mean, it was.
Yeah.
How mad were you that how gorgeous
I mean,
it was? It was the most beautiful. Some say the most beautiful day Florida's ever seen.
I've heard that. I've heard
Yeah.
that. I think
Yeah, yeah.
Busdecker was just intentionally trying to inflict
I think
emotional
Buddy
distress
Dyer
on me.
actually, as one of his last acts out of like leaving office, is to enact that day was the best missed opportunity, beautiful Florida day we have ever seen.
So this kind of plays into what we're talking about, where this lady is like, I didn't want to run to my car, and then I find out nothing happened, and I did it for no reason.
But you guys are
And
like
I-
that. You hate that. You hate being told something for safety for nothing, right?
Yes,
I know
yeah,
you
yeah.
hate that.
And-
Like for me, I'm sometimes all right.
And this causes a lot of problems. I mean, we see this for hurricanes, because now we're being inundated with all these messages of severe weather all the time, and we get alerts on our phone. They
Yeah.
like severe weather warning, and then nothing happens, and that almost trains you to ignore the severe weather warning, even though it's like it's all being triggered by some bot. It's like, oh, if we detect a cell in this area, we're gonna send out someone in this IP address. Like, we don't totally understand technology. Oh, really? Like, and we're like, oh, severe weather, nothing's happening.
Yeah.
I'm not trusting it anymore.
Right.
And not like, oh, it just triggered a bot to send me this thing.
Also, you may not read it. It may say, hey, severe weather, we've detected it here, and it will be in your area in about an hour.
Yeah. Because it's kind of like chances of rain. It's all being fooled by how meteorology even works. So it's like, it doesn't mean that there's a 30% chance of rain where you're at. It means in the area that you're at and that means it could 30% in some part of this area, so it's like, it's very like, they're making predictions that are, I don't know what the percentage chance of it.
I mean, the
being
only
right.
weather prediction you can really trust is Zoltar. And
I love
and
it.
he's all knowing
Yeah,
and
yeah.
will tell you the truth.
Finally,
Otherwise,
some facts out of Mo's mouth. Thank
otherwise,
you.
just a bunch of witch doctors on television telling you what to do, and I don't like that.
Yeah. Meteorologists, chiropractors,
Yeah. Hey, let's not
I'm
go
joking.
for the
I'm joking.
It's half my business day.
I'm joking. Do you want to do?
Yes.
I got different ones too. I got a shorter one because I don't know how much time he has. I got a really involved, I got First Amendment auditor one, and then I
Okay.
got one about a motorcycle.
So the First Amendment auditor kind of plays into the story that's circulating all over social media about Afro Man that we talked about years ago when this first happened, where Afro Man's house got broken
We
into
talked about
when
this
the
in
police came.
This has been going on since 2022.
Yeah, the police raided his house, and he's got a bunch of security cameras inside his house, and then he took the footage from those security cameras and he made a bunch of
Here, I'll play
music
you one.
videos.
Here's one. Let me get rid of this guy.
Molly and Samantha Cochran still a little traumatized.
Just puts me back to last night. It was really windy.
Oh
yeah.
my God! Hold on.
Along
Let me
with
get rid of
dozens of
that.
others.
I've seen the corruption
Here he
of
is.
the Adam County cops, stealing money, stealing cake. When they make they traffic stops, first they screw you, then they sue you. Play games and dismiss your claims. The proof's on the internet.
Yeah, songs like that, right? Like he's doing these little ditties.
And then we played it before, the pound cake one, where the cop looks at
That's a
down
banger.
at a pound cake, and then he talks about his mom's lemon pound cake. Anyway, So
Wait,
the police
he referred to that man as Officer Pound Cake
Yeah.
from now on.
and the police sued him for defamation, and recently it got all charges, or the lawsuit got dismissed.
Yep.
And Afro Man came out, and he's wearing an American flag suit, and
Yeah.
And he
I
basically
got to get one of those for court.
he
That's not a good idea, right? Let's be on the real here. I mean, it's
So-
performative, but judges don't like that.
I think the judge hated him in this case. Obviously, the judge couldn't show it, but I think that's probably why this case got all the way to trial. And even after Afro Man won, the judge issued an order to split the cost. So usually, if you win the case, the other side, at least in Florida, the other side has to pay the costs. Where here, even though Afro Man won the case, he had to split the cost with the defendant, which is, at least in Florida, unheard of. Which makes me think that the judge just hated Afro Man. But
wow, I did not know that, and then no one reported that.
nobody reported that. I mean, that's just my reading into it and my 2 cents.
Yeah.
But at least in Florida, that's extraordinarily unusual because usually the prevailing party does not have to pay.
That's the first I've
costs.
heard of that. That's like breaking news.
So is that? I mean,
That makes it less.
should the judge do like if the judge is like there's like I dislike this person, so I'm going to punish him? Well, what the hell?
Well, I mean, he
We
wrote.
thinks he's wasting. Is it a case of like I'm looking at you and this whole thing that you're doing, you're drawing it out and you're wasting
well, the
it.
cops are the ones that
Every-
sued Afro Man.
No,
So the cops are the
I
ones
understand, but
Yeah.
they're paying for stuff too. Is it his way of saying that I think both of you guys could have handled this differently?
Maybe, but the way he wrote the order was something like, based on the merits of the claims presented, I'm going to split the costs rather than make the defendants pay them in its entirety. Which to me, I read that as to say, he thinks the jury got this wrong, that Afro Man should have lost, and so he's going to split the costs, which I think would, at least in Florida, would be appealable. It would be overturned on appeal. Here.
So what's interesting is that I think most of the public is behind Afro Man because they're like, hey, the cops did, issue the search warrant, which they found nothing.
Well, that's not really the reason. It's really because his name is simply Afro Man, and people are
Because he
really
got hot.
dumb. Yeah, people are really dumb. I love you so much, man.
I
you're,
love Afro
You're
Man.
my business partner, but that is not the reason why people are like, "Hey, he won. That's awesome." They're doing it because of the song, because I got high, and because his name is Afro Man, and the suit.
Well, he's got
The
an afro.
Suit helps.
All you have
The
to do
suit
is
helps.
everybody lives in headlines now. You see the suit, you're like, that guy won. Okay, great.
Yep.
I love people with easy names. It's my favorite.
It's just a stereotype name, man with Afro, Afro Man.
And the cops are. He's getting one of the cops. I
Yeah.
like that too.
Yeah.
Because Afro Man kind of got canceled a few years ago.
Because he punched a woman. You can find the video.
I know,
And
it's
he
ridiculous.
wallops
Ah,
her. He
ignore that
he
one.
wallops her. There's no other word you can use
No.
for it. He takes his arm and he clothesline wallops her and she crumples.
Yeah.
Crumples.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
is
yeah. Well, I don't
and-
think about
and
that.
do you want to know why he did it? Because he thought it was a man that had been heckling him the entire show, and he apologized. I mistook. It was mistake. I missed you. I thought you were the man.
Yeah. Well, she jumped on stage and
Yeah.
she frightened him.
He's easily
frightened. Easily frightened.
He's big as hell too. So, anyway, so what do you think, Mo? Do you think this was actually defamation? Because I do, on one hand, see the cop side of a little bit of it. Where
He's saying the lady
it's-
ate it, right? Like he was saying some pretty out there stuff.
because not all the cops were out there just to screw over Afro Man. Some of them probably just got called to this particular raid, and it's
Yeah.
like I showed up, and then I'm there like doing my legal raid that we got a court order for and all stuff, and then now because of that, I'm all over the internet, and people are hating me, and people are attacking me because that's how the internet is. They're like, these people are the villains, no matter if you just showed up and did your job lawfully, and now you're paying the price.
Yeah, and I think some of the skits he did, because he did some skits with like actors pretending to be the police, were a little more defamatory than the songs even were. But ultimately, it's all protected by the First Amendment, which is what the jury ruled here, that it was protected by parody and free speech and political commentary. And I think that is correct. Now, there can be a fine line, of course, but here the statements were clearly defamatory, but they were protected free speech. And so, that's why he won ultimately.
And the videos he used are his property because they were inside his house.
Yeah, and there's no expectation of privacy when you're raiding someone else's home without notice.
Yeah.
So.
And so, speaking of the First Amendment, which is my second favorite amendment.
What is your first favorite?
My first is the second. That's how I get there. I'm joking.
What about the 13th Amendment? How do you feel about that?
I don't know any other ones. But I know 1 and 2, Mo.
That's all you need.
This one angers me because I very much dislike these people. Not their original intent, not the idea of what they do. Like protecting the free speech, protecting the First Amendment, that sort of thing is top tier for me. It really is. But when it takes on a turn of like you have made free speech and the agitation of other people now your content, then I'm like, I can't get behind it. So we have a listener who writes and says, my small business got targeted by a First Amendment auditor. If you've not heard of these people, they do something to bait individuals on property. They bait you to make you want to kick them off the property or make them leave. But very technically, it's their First Amendment right to stand there and do whatever lawful thing they're doing. All the while, there are cameras staged at multiple angles. The cops are highly aware of this phenomenon. The video gets sliced together, and then the small business gets bombarded at all sides. Calls, emails, Facebook comments, Instagram comments, Google reviews, and everything. We've dealt with it. We're young. We know how to set up filters on our social media pages. We unplug the phone. When subsequent trolls visited the shops, we instructed the employees to turn on Disney music so the trolls can't video. Like, they're doing all the things that you...
Oh, that works?
Well, I mean, yeah, because you're taking away their footage. You can't really take away their rights, right? Because they're Americans. They have a right to be in certain areas, but you can make it difficult for them to put their videos on.
I like they're here. You're Moana.
That's a good song. Why'd you pick that one? Why'd you pick that song? That's a good-ass song.
They left.
So she continues. It goes on, and there's a really, really long email. But basically, the short of the long is the auditors are they're suing police stations and winning when the police truly remove them from public property. So they're doing it incorrectly. Even the cops don't know the law in some cases. Yeah. It's all for money and content. All the while, they have a 70-year-old friend that works at like a flea market that's getting harassed. The same sort of guys are doing the same sort of thing. Is there anything that they can do? Is this just really unfortunate and you just have to play that First Amendment? The beauty of the First Amendment is what we have, and the negative of that First Amendment is what we have. Is it just that?
I mean, to some degree, I know some police departments have had like speakers come in on this topic to properly educate the police officers about these First Amendment auditors. So
because when they're agitating, sorry to cut you off, but I just get so mad. I think you should be tased immediately when you're agitating. Yeah, that's just how it makes me feel as an emotional person. I know this is not legal, and I know this is anti-First Amendment rights. But as soon as you pass the line of as soon as you're like, I need to be here, tased. Immediately tased, dropped in the knees, due to your pants.
Well, and the problem is some of these First Amendment auditors don't know the law either. And so they're breaking the law in some circumstances as well. And, like you say, a lot of times they're just trying to agitate people. And at some point, bad facts make bad law. So, this goes on long enough, and then maybe they try to carve out some sort of exemption. I'm not saying they will do this, but for this sort of agitation. But a lot of times you watch these videos, and there are some people who really do know what they're doing when it comes to the First Amendment audits. There are some people who don't know what they're doing. I mean, I saw one the other day where they were standing in the parking lot of a grocery store claiming that it was public property. And I'm going, well, that's private property. You can be trespassed very easily from that. So when they tell you to get the heck out of there, you got to get the heck out of there.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know the difference between public and private property.
Right.
Yeah. I don't think I do. Honestly, I don't think that. I mean, I think I'm close. But I think if you gave me a quiz, it'd probably be a sneaky one.
Well, if you shove a flag in it, it's yours. If there's no flag, it's public.
Is there anything the small businesses can do to kind of tidy up the privateness of their businesses? Is there any other thing that they can do to try and? I
mean, of course, within the four walls of the business, you can refuse service as long as it's not discriminatory. But then you want to know what area of your property, if you lease the space or own the space, is public, what's private, and just know your boundaries essentially. And so if somebody does come on the private side, you can ask to push them back, not physically push them, but ask for them to go back to filming where it is only public and stay over there.
And if they're on your property, you can say, you are not welcome here.
You can ask them to leave.
And I would like you to leave. And if they don't, can you then call the police and trespass them?
So, and even, the police can come out and give them a trespass warning. If they still refuse to leave, then they'll be arrested.
So that's what I would do. I would just trespass them.
Yeah.
So much waste of time.
Huge waste of everyone's time, frankly.
Yeah. Like everybody. And then
they feel like it's important because they feel like they're testing the guardrails that are in place to protect the things that we have. So I see that side because there are guys, like Mo said, there are some guys, not as many as there are the bad, unfortunately, but
Yeah.
there are some guys that really do a great job of it, and they know the law like as good as a lawyer would. You know?
But then what is your intention? Is your intention to do this as entertainment so you can monetize it on social media? And that's the
Right.
problem.
See,
It's
I
like,
think that's
or is your
everyone's
intention to protect our civil liberties?
No one has ever said that.
And like, is that, like
I don't believe that.
So yeah, like you're creating content.
I don't believe
You're
there's
an
ever been a
entertainer.
person that sat and said, I could sit here, I could play Crimson Sand that just came out on Xbox Series X, or I could go out and protect our civil liberties by, videotaping people and making sure they know the law.
Yeah.
Nobody does that. It's
Yeah.
all for content. It's all for you. It's
It
all
is.
performative.
Yeah, because you can go to their social media site and then look at all the videos.
they're
You're
making
like, oh,
money.
this- oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not
Now,
one off.
Well, there are some that are not for profit. There are
Right.
some of them, but
Yeah.
they're very few and far between.
Yeah, and the ones that have the biggest views are the ones where there's the biggest conflict or confrontation, and that's what gets the views, and that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
So the best thing you
So-
can do is probably just be boring.
Yeah, just ignore them.
and this is hard for me to do because I'm not one of these guys, but check your emotion and just, okay, we're doing that. All right.
Yeah.
Put on Moana.
Moana.
I don't know.
You have to
Sorry.
mute this whole
Hold on,
segment.
let me
now.
get out of this.
Musical.
Would you do a Tom and Dan and law offices of Moses DeWitt? Let's do a full-on Moana sing-along.
Okay,
A
Moana.
Moana
I'm sold.
sing-along.
Okay, let's put on the whole play.
Hey, I'll dress like Little Maui.
You'll be the
I'll be the
R-word
tattoos.
chicken.
I'll be the tattoos.
No.
I can wear a full black suit. And
You're-
I can't do that.
Yeah,
We're
could be
chicken.
problematic.
I was going to be the tattoos, though, on Maui's body.
I'm Maui. Everybody knows
Your
that.
Maui got AIDS.
Oh, where?
Yeah, oh my God. Troy Polamalu looks sick. Looks so sick. One more. I got a
okay,
good
all
one.
right.
This is from, I'm supposed to keep this anonymous. Ooh, that was almost bad.
That was close.
And this is one of our buddies. I love this guy. How long is it before abandoned property becomes yours? My brother parked his motorcycle in my garage when he first became ill 8 years ago. He has since passed away. His wife cannot find the title and has not done anything to retrieve the bike. At what point can I petition the state for a title on it?
So if you just have a lost, well, there's two issues there, I guess. Number one, it's not in his name, and number two, he doesn't have a title to it. So there is an abandoned property statute in the state of Florida that gives the procedure to have proper notice if property is abandoned on your property, which you could do. But the problem here, since it's a vehicle and you don't have the title to it, you're not going to really be able to sell it. You could salvage it after that and just have a salvage yard, take it for scrap, assuming you comply with the abandoned property statute and no one claims it. But you can't really sell it. If you wanted to sell it, you would have to go through the probate process, basically, since the person who owned the vehicle passed away. And then once that probate process was completed and whoever the vehicle is then transferred to, they could then apply for a new title based on the court documents, giving them the vehicle in the probate process.
I got another way, but it's
Well, I was about to say,
You
can I
got
give
one?
you the Florida white trash way?
Oh, I was going to do that
That's
too.
what I'm here
oh my
for.
God, yeah, that is
And-
why you're here.
And by the way, I know lots of people
Yeah.
who have done this, and it's worked. And now,
Hold on, let me freshen up my big gulp of Mountain Dew before he gets to this.
And this is not sponsored by Mo, and Mo will say this is illegal, which it is 100% illegal. And you just do a bill of sale,
Okay.
and date it for before the person died, and then go to the DMV
Yeah.
and transfer everything to you. As long as you know that the person's not going to have any probate or anybody's going to be, because if they do have
You don't need
probate,
anybody snooping around. Is that
yeah,
what you
yeah,
mean?
Like basically, if no one else is going to investigate it, if this person died, they wanted to give it to you, they just never changed it over. Old bill of sale that you could DMV will change it over. They don't know. And then it is yours now, and then that's it. Now,
Okay.
if someone starts snooping around,
Oh, yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem with any advice we ever
Yeah, yeah.
give you.
And then
if
your
the
cousin-
snoops are out there.
and then your cousin, you forge documents. Oh man,
Well, then you got to go on the lam. then you got to flee
yeah,
the
yeah.
state.
It is
What's
a-
the easiest way to flee the state? How would you flee the
It
state?
is fraud of certain extent.
Would you jump in your plane and fly away?
But I'm just
Probably
saying,
best idea.
Too easy to track.
That's true.
That's the
And it's a little less.
Florida white trash.
A little less. It's,
Fraud?
but I had 59 Vespa VBA
Okay.
from New Smyrna Beach, and I did have a title, But in order to get it retitled in the state of Florida, they wouldn't let me get it titled because of how old it is, and they wanted to make sure that the VIN numbers on it matched. There was some problem with it, and they would not allow me to get a title for it. So what I ended up doing, and I don't know if our particular listener can do this, if the wife, I would imagine the wife that can't find the bill of sale, she would have to do this.
Right.
She can contact a judge in Louisiana like I did, and you pay like $75 and you sell the motorcycle to the judge. I'm serious.
It's very Louisiana thing
And
to
you
do.
sell the, you remember when I did this?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
sell the motorcycle to the judge for like $1. Or it's like an online form you fill out and you pay $75. He processes it, runs the VIN, he puts the VIN numbers in the document, and then he titles it for Louisiana and sends the Louisiana title back to you. Then you take the Louisiana title back down there now that you have it, and you get it put into Florida. And that's how you do it.
It's a hell of a system.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
That's called motorcycle medical marijuana.
It really is. That's the most perfect thing you've ever said. Yeah, it is the old selling the pencil for magic tickets,
Yeah.
right? Like it is. Like some guy found a loophole. I don't know if you could still do that, but that is how I got my scooter, my 1959 Vespa VBA, on the road. I
So-
sold it to a judge in Louisiana for $1.
Before we do any more damage, bro.
Yes, I'm watching the
Let's talk about-
faces here, and we've done a lot of damage. A lot of damage.
Let's talk about how to sign up for the Mo VIP program.
Yes.
If you go to justcallmo.com /VIP.
Yes.
Wow.
And you can.
You sounded confident when you said that.
I was waiting for a bus decker to jump in.
He's playing Clash of Clans over there on his phone. What level are you? 58?
And
Probably calling the cops on us.
and then once you're a VIP member, you get alerted and invited to all these awesome events that Mo puts on for free. And
What's the next one coming up?
Oh, the Mini Masters, the Just Call Mo Mini Masters.
Yep.
Love it.
And there's still spectator tickets that you can be involved and just come watch. And
And there's a few playing tickets now because we had to
Oh.
move the date. We did get
Okay.
a few that became available.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So if you want some of those, go to justcallmo.com/golf. It's April 12th, I think, 3 to 5 over at Congo
So it
River High
was sold
Drive.
out, but Bus changed the date and he ruined the event.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mm.
we haven't announced it, but the Bolorama.
Bolorama's coming up,
soon.
yeah.
And there's just a
That's
lot.
so fun.
And there's tons of just dinners that you.
Dinners.
know,
How do you
you
find
do.
the time to do all of this?
Well, I got people to do that. Named Bus Decker.
Yeah.
A job Tom can never do.
What? That'll haunt him
What
all
is
day.
that?
You're a smart man. That literally will linger in his brain all day. He might even text you later tonight. Was that serious?
Mo, if you gave me 2 weeks, it would blow your mind. I'll be doing presentations, and I'll be calling everyone.
Presentation.
Just like you fly plane in 2 weeks.
What, like
you
the
can give a
lights
dentist.
dim and you got like a. I know
presentation.
who's putting together the presentation.
You know how to turn on a computer.
PowerPoint.
This
I
guy's
know
like,
PowerPoint.
Hey, Daniel, how do you do presentation?
I learned PowerPoint at UCF in 2004, and I still know it. I get on there. It does it itself, basically. You drag.
Yeah, where's the paperclip I talked to?
It tells you everything you need to know.
Where's Clippy? Oh, goddamn it,
I
Clippy's
love
not here.
Clippy. That's how I learned how to use the computer.
Yeah, but you guys news from Stick Stickly and his advice from Clippy.
Stickly.
Mo, thanks so much for
Thank
coming
you,
in.
guys.
We love
appreciate
seeing
it.
you, man.
Again, justcallmo.com.
Yeah, injured on the go, just call Mo. And if you have,
Yeah.
legal questions regarding your family, the easiest thing to do, if you're on the BDM page, you can throw it in there. He will answer your questions.
Yeah, I
answers
was trying
everything.
to-
Yeah, he does it all the time. If you don't believe us, put one in there and watch what happens. You will get you get a lot of jokes from our listeners, but then you'll get good answers from Mo.
Yep.
He's a good
Hopefully.
person. Appreciate you, man.
100%.
Thank you, guys.
We will be right back.
Got it. All right, still on Twitch and YouTube.
Perfect.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, guys.
That was funny.
That was funny.
Old Clippy. I miss him too. As soon as they got rid of all the little things that would walk you through stuff, I didn't know anything of what I was doing.
It's all downhill from there.
Where are we putting that one, T?
That's tonight.
Okay,
3.
gotcha. You guys got a busy rest of your day?
No, not too bad.
Nice.
Gotta go to Michigan tomorrow, so we gotta wrap up some stuff today.
What
Nice.
time do you fly out tomorrow?
8:40 a.m.
AM?
What you
Gotcha.
working on?
My wife's going to a conference.
Fun
there.
stuff? Do you get to
Yeah.
do any baseball?
They don't start. I don't think they're home.
Opening day's Wednesday.
I don't
When do
think
they
they're-
play?
I don't think they start home.
Oh, they start on a away run.
Yeah, so I don't think their first home game is.
I was gonna say that'd be a happy accident. That'd be
Yeah,
awesome,
no,
man.
I don't know. because it's Detroit, they don't always start on like the opening because I think they try to give it a few more.
Tigers were good last year.
No, I know. No, I know.
They're good.
And then
Really
the Red
good.
Wings played at night, and then they're out till then they play Thursday, but I think they're away Thursday, so I'll miss that. But then I'm going to Toronto. I want to see if the Maple Leafs are playing at home.
That would be fun.
But those tickets are hard to get.
Yeah, any good
they're not very
heritage
good.
franchise that's
Yeah.
successful is hard to get tickets now.
Yeah.
Even getting tickets for the Braves and the Battery
Yeah.
for certain games when we were there, it's like, you've got 100,000 seats here.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
people pay for sports stuff.
Bowling, May 9th.
Okay.
I haven't actually.
Oh, I emailed you. That's right.
Yeah, you guys are all good. I'm working on selling tickets to sponsors first.
Okay.
So they sort of get first dibs at it.
Guys,
So,
we
one of
we're
you
going to
already
we're
sold
going
out.
to take a break,
We'll
right?
come back at